We now return to SimCity 4. Today, I'm gonna come in here and start building up our service industry here. Our city service industry is what I actually mean. Right. I do have some issues here, don't I? Well, let's get the whole thingy done here first. First things first, we're going to put in a bunch of buses today. I'll never remember where that is. There we go. Okay. Put it on a one-way, sure. That's where all the traffic is. That right there. That apartment will love that. That one right there. One right there. Alright. Put this one. I don't know if being on one side of the road matters or not. Check, check. Check, check, check. Did this one a little weird. So we skip this one, come down to here. Because I think that when you're doing like a bus mission, you know, as long as you are in the vicinity, you can be on either side of the road and still collect people for the missions. So I would assume it would work very similarly. And just because the buses are simulated, they don't actually go around and have routes or anything like that. Okay, we've already got our one there. Right, because it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna assume this is fine. And we really ought to have one here. I feel like having buses on this main road here, but then again, I don't think so. I think I'm looking at that wrong, because you would think, theoretically, this is where all your traffic is. You want to take some of that traffic off by putting it into public transport. However, in SimCity simulation, it is the roads that help with your capacity. It's actually better to have them there. Where you have the problems is on these little side streets. So, actually, we just want to keep moving along here and put these in the residential areas that don't have the coverage, or that would otherwise have to go a long way to get to a faster road, and you know, to have a better traffic situation. Right. I'm gonna leave this for a moment. A better traffic situation. Kind of irked that this is not developing yet, but right now it's actually helping me out. Okay. So that'll be good. Gotta make sure we've got our lower bus stops all sorted here. I could probably put one here if I wanted to, because I've got that, but they're not actually walking anywhere. I will leave that one. You have this, and then we need to come over here. So I was thinking, actually, you know, I could put a bus stop right there, and that would fit pretty nicely. But I'm actually thinking of maybe removing that road, kind of like we did here, so that people are sort of forced to go around it. Because one thing, I don't like it, it looks ugly, but I don't know. I guess we could. Is that going to snarl traffic? I mean, you've got a weird cross thing going on over here. That's fine. Let's do it. It'll be unique. And as everybody knows, uniqueness is wonderful to drive in. You gotta love it when there's a unique street that screws everything up. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. That bus is on a no-way route here. It's gonna have to circle around. That's okay, I guess. You know, this would be a fantastic place if I were to put like a bus station. Or not a bus station, train station. But it would only be like a train station for incoming passenger vehicles. Are you turning around, or what are you doing? I feel like you could have flipped a UE there. But see, like, this is on this side, and it showed up on that side. and it's right at the intersection. It could have gone any other direction. Well, whatever. Right. Not doing that just yet. Safety. Right. Let's do safety. Let's come in here. Now let's look at a police station. Now that is the only other police station. But I feel perhaps we could put one like here? Or maybe on this side. I mean, if we went down here, we'd actually get it down to this area. And realistically, if I wanted to cover these guys, I would put one down here, at this edge. But I think that for like real police coverage, maybe one that's right here in the middle. And we could, I think we can expand its coverage, although this is default coverage, isn't it? So let's see here. If we're going to do that, we got one like right about there, right about there, right about there. So if I was to continue the kiosk idea, which I kind of do want to do, and really I could put them maybe by the new bus stops that I just put down. I'm just trying to think of where I will not overlap horribly with them. So maybe we should put it down in this corner here. About right there. That way we just get all... I mean, that's not where the crime is, though. The crime is down here with like commercial and industry, and they develop better if you provide them protection. So let's go with this one right here. It's a good coverage in between the streets, in between the roads. Yeah, we'll get it right there. Okay, can zoom in. Okay. Of course, it's not going to be... These are lined up to the different roads, aren't they? Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I can break protocol here and build it going this way on a one-way. Not ideal if it has to go the other way, though, for an emergency. So I guess I could bring you here, which sort of still does the same thing, or bring you all the way over here, which then would cover a bunch of nobody. Or I could use that as an opportunity for putting some park, which may help them. How do I want to handle that? I mean, this is the best spot for this. I like this spot. All right. We'll put it here then. And we'll just put some plaza or something up in the back. There. That will work. And you know what? There. Okay. This is not connected. Of course it is not. Well, there is one way to do that. It would simply be filling this in. Do I guess so. I was just thinking about what that's going to do to the traffic here, but it's going to do what it's going to do. Now, nothing's going to develop there. Maybe a little bit of manufacturing, but I think that's too big for what we've actually got going on there. Alright, so let's get back into this police kiosk idea. So really, where's that other one? That's right there. And where is your bus stop? Back here. So if I move the kiosk, misses out on a little bit of that, but it helps me utilize these better. Okay, we'll do that. Remove you. Remove you. Yeah, no, I wasn't clicking on you. Grab that. We'll put this back in here for now. That may end up being a subway situation there eventually. Just grab that. Okay, which then allows me to now put the kiosk here. Oh man, that is terrible. No, this one. This is the one that I was looking for. Okay, good. Now I really wish they were over on this side so they could get slightly better coverage. Like, this would actually help out way more than this. But oh well. Such is the way. Now, how is that one not overlapped? Oh well. That's where it goes. Okay, so let's look in here. We can go ahead and let's put one of those tennis courts over here. I hope the arrow doesn't matter. Then we'll come in here with, I don't know, a garden. A little park and a little plaza. Why did we zoom in? What's going on? Okay. Usually when that happens, the game is about to do something horrible. Some terrible event has just happened. Small flower garden? Sure. What is with the zoom? What is going on? Wonder, maybe my mouse is just getting really sensitive. Okay, it looks like we can maybe do a little bit of tree planting. Just spam some good trees up in here. Good. What do we got going on here? Commercial. Continue on with that, shall we? Too much, but just enough. Okay, please, please, please. I mean, is this too much for the police? What are we doing for money situation here? Public safety, police departments. Kiosks are only costing me 40 a piece. That is a lot, though. I wonder if I'm going overboard with this. Because I could get pretty decent coverage just having these kiosks everywhere. I do not know that it's necessary to do this, though. Like, I mean, this is a pretty crime-free area already. We would be doing a disservice, I think, to waste a bunch of money with that. We could put one here. And then we'll just sort of pay attention to it. This neighborhood doesn't have a playground. Let's put a little playground. That'll be a very safe playground, in fact. Right there. And then we do need to come in here and think about, I don't know, like a basketball court there. And why don't we grab a couple community gardens. Maybe a park. Park and a playground. Provides recreation and relaxation for Sims. I have no idea. We'll put that one down anyway. I think by ranger station it means a ranger station type playground. Maybe. It's really weird that, you know, that's like a park. If it helps out with fire, though, I mean, hey, great. I don't think it does. Traffic? Okay, it shows me where I put all the bus stops. So I do need to go back in and help sort of make sure I am helping out with beautification of these areas. Put a basketball court in there. Put a tennis court in here. Okay, here's another one. Do community garden and small park. This one. More community gardens. Wallflower garden. Yeah. Oh, there's a couple down here. Okay, that one. Let's just turn that into like a plaza. This one. Maybe a tennis court. This one. Do some gardening. Maybe a gazebo. That should be helping out. Basketball court. This will help with beautification. This will help with recreation. Grab ourselves another plaza. Just do all these ones that are sat behind our commercial zones with some plaza. These guys, a tennis court over here. Ranger station. We're using those because I can, I guess. Alright. So what is the deal with this? I guess they're all coming here to go here. They're not going all the way down the road. Which is fine. Okay, your house is safe. Good. Lights on. Good. Activists demand equal airtime. I guess we just still don't have enough parks. Mama's petition to get 12 days of Christmas song. Garbage gone clean. Right. Pavements. Right. Is this still true? I mean, I guess. I guess. Everybody looked like they were funded correctly. Where am I looking for that there? Should be public safety. Like, nothing is below... I mean, some of this is too much, in fact. 101%, why is that the default? Can we maybe not do that? Can we maybe bring this to... Just there. Oh my god. Stop it. Just move it over pixel. There. There has to be a better way to have designed this. What the hell were they thinking? Like the arrow keys don't move it incrementally. Oh my god, such a pain in the ass. I mean, what is that even shedding? Like a dollar? Maybe a simoleon off of there? Not even. That's 126. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I should probably also, perhaps... Well, it doesn't matter. I was thinking I should maybe name them. That way, if something comes up, I can go to it. But one, with too many things, too many names, I'm not going to know where the hell that is. And two, usually it brings me up a little hyperlink that I can click. Takes me there anyway, so that's fine. Oh, look at this. Some center mansions. I guess they really love the trees. Let's by that school. Speaking of schools. Okay, so now we're maybe funded a little too much. Empty classrooms. Still with this. Okay, well, when we're on that, let's do some schools. So that's that. I wish I could get like an elementary school, because we're gonna have... Let me check this out. Age. Yeah, like here would be fantastic. So we do have this, and that's going to there, but we're missing out a little bit on this one, which would cover this neighborhood here. Just a little one. So we're looking at like that one on the same block. I have no idea what's going on there. Or we could put it right between. And then we'll give the kids a playground as always. Medium playground. And a basketball court. I mean, that actually makes sense. Oh, you know what? I could be doing skate parks everywhere. And eventually I should probably tear out one of these. Some of these blocks that aren't doing so hot, and maybe shove a park block in them. Like there, for example. I don't really see any... Yeah, I don't see any nice stuff over here, so why don't we do this? Let's turn this into another big old skate park. Gonna have to turn down the music next time. I can't tab out or else it'll screw with my recording software. Getting on just a little bit loud. What am I doing? Skate park. Okay. With baseball park. And soccer park, I guess. Field? Soccer field? Sure. Make it a nice little sports park complex. And I'm in here for the usuals. I mean, if I was going to make it sports park, I could just make all the sports. Okay. We'll put down basketball, and then we'll put down tennis. Any kind of sport you want, right here. Let's see. Do that. Grab this. Fill in the neighborhood. Okay, well, that part of the city is getting good. Let's do a look-see here. There. Double that. It was very small by default, wasn't it? Right. Time to do university? 82,000 to plunk that down with 1,500. I can definitely afford that. You know what I should do though is see where... Okay. See where it goes. Like, what does it have an impact on? It's going to take up 2 city blocks, possibly more if I decide to give it, like, parks and buses on one side. Like, I think this would be a pretty decent area. But, yeah, I want to see if proximity has something to do with the commercial. Maybe I don't care. Let's just put it in. So another thing to think about too, like a parking garage. I'd like to actually get that maybe on campus. If I put that way, I guess we just shift where the bus stop is, or put it down that way so the bus stop. Okay, and we can get a. And no, stop. Okay, so we're just gonna come in here. Gonna tear out that. Gonna grab that. Now, this is like a city stadium. It just occurred to me that I could make it like part of the campus. So I don't think I can get another one of these. Nah, okay, let's not do that. I got an idea for where I can put that. As this is based upon a real city, there is a real city location that I can put that. Alright, we're going to do this. Yep. And then we're going to come in, and we're going to grab mayoral effigy. Get statues again? Okay, well I can put a statue on campus then. In fact, let's put a statue... Where? Statue. Right there. Right as you come up the road, that's what you'll see. Oh. Look at this. This whole side is supposed to be connected to the road, but then again, so is that, it looks like. Like that back side looks like it's meant to be connected to road. Just pretend we don't see that. To cross over that way. And right. Back here. Let's grab a parking garage. Now, a parking garage does not actually help in this situation. I mean, it would help the people. It would definitely... Ooh, hey, and if we do it like that, then it looks like it's connected to this thing here, and then it gets them right there. Okay, we'll put the parking garage there. Now it makes it look like that parking lot is an extension, except it puts a plaza in there. Okay, well, never mind. We tried. But yeah, like the whole idea of the parking garage is people come to the parking garage and then they use public transport, but I guess now with the bus station right there, it'll be there, and it looks like it's part of the campus. But we can, even though we're not going to put the big stadium in here, we do have the opportunity to put things in related, such as a baseball stadium, sure, as well as the college soccer field. Yeah. Does kind of limit my other options a little bit. I mean, I could just put plaza all the way. In fact, I could fill this entire area here with plaza. What would be here? I mean, open grass areas. But let's put a park. Put a park there. Let's do... You know what? College grass area would make sense, though. I mean, that's a thing. Like they're pretty particular about stuff like that. Maybe some flower gardens up along the front. Cover up the parking lot. Parks, just to give it a little bit of difference. And yeah, we'll put open grassy area. There we go. University. God knows what that's going to do to the area. Can't see anybody come to it. I see some stuff coming out of there. Does that do bad stuff for pollution? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's good then. Alright, this is irking me a little bit, but what can you do? Starting to see lots of manufacturing demand. Why don't we come back up in here and we will give this an... Oh, what is that? High-tech receiver unit. Okay. Well, if we can get that stuff out here, that's fine too. What are you? Oh, this thing. That thing again. Why don't we go ahead and connect this up as well, seeing as how it's just going to be that way. This was perhaps not the smartest idea I could have done here. Oh well. So, if we need more residential, which we do, as always, and more commercial, perhaps developing this little section right here would be a good thing next time. Let me come down here, though, and finish this up, so we don't actually now need as much room as I've been leaving here. So I don't know if I want to put a strip of commercial on this side or not. Kind of wrap it around, but I will finish up this neighborhood here, at least on that side. Maybe right here too. Maybe down here we don't need to do that so much. Yeah, that'll be good there. So I got the schools, education. Right, you know what a campus needs? Needs like a library. Local branch library, city museum. Could put a museum down over here. It would act kind of like a city college. It would act like like the campus art gallery or theater or something like that. What the hell am I doing? Education. So we'll just put that like right there. That'll help. And then we'll grab this one and just do like the local branch library. I mean, the campus would have a library though. That's unnecessary. So why don't we maybe put an apartment there? What could we do with libraries? Because we do need more. I really wish this would separate out the grid into the type that you were looking for, because this is not necessarily helpful. What about here? That covering too much. It's covering too much non-residential. I could put one back here. Maybe right next to the bus stop so that people can get off. There you go. How much did I need still for the Grand Library? 5 good public libraries. 5 good public libraries. How does that constitute? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go look at the funding for all that stuff too, aren't I? Education. City museums. Come on. Okay, 74. This elementary school seems to be a little tight. Just barely. Where am I at? Education. Okay, capacities. Capacities are massive for this stuff. That local branch library here. Where did you take me? This? Local branch library, okay. Needs to be opened up a bit more. How come I'm not getting screamed at about that? Okay, that's another one that could use a little bit more. This large high school. Yeah, I keep getting screamed at about the damn police, but not, I'm underfunding my stuff. Everybody's a scholar in River City. Oh, good, now she's happy. we're making good money here too. This is really nice. You know, in fact, so much so that I could perhaps do what? There's got to be an education program or something. Junior sports program. You know what would be good? Probably the commuter shuttle service. Promotes mass transit. Now, we only have buses. But we do have buses everywhere. What does that add? 170? I can afford that. Pro reading campaign. Promotional campaign. It increases funding for libraries and schools. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. There we go. Still, though, we need to come in here and look at our stuff. I could probably afford that one. This one is way overfunded. It's good enough, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It still bothers me. It still bothers me that we're getting a lot of the traffic. I mean, just go over to the next... What could possibly be the traffic here? I guess the traffic out this way, maybe? That's probably it. Yeah, they're all going to those jobs, and they're going on the street to do it. Well, we could probably do with getting rid of some of that, to be honest with you. No, manufacturing's taking a big ol'... Well, we got spaces for that, so never mind. We're not going to go adding more in. I see a lot of high-tech. That is spectacular. Dirty, dirty, dirty manufacturing. Okay, so there's still a smattering. Enough dirty that it is causing problems. You know. That might also be traffic that is causing that. Just because of the road type. I mean, we do have a lot of dirty pushing that stuff, don't we? And you can see it still, like, heavily. Here's a strip. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get a water treatment plant over on this side or something. Maybe fill that in right there. How big is that? That's a 6. Is that really a 6x6 building? No. It's different. It's like a 7x6 or something. Yeah, it won't fit anywhere here. So we'd have to put it... We'd have to do some funky business to get it to work over here. I do also want to move this over eventually, but, I mean, it's doing just fine, so... Eh? Can I see how much trash we've got? Let's check that out. Garbage. I mean, major capacity and, like, no garbage. So, at no garbage. It's at no garbage. So this is just, like, I guess, default. So I could definitely shrink the size of the landfill and get that unzoned. But we don't need to. I mean, that's fine. I could even change it. Like, I could move it to this side of the road and use this to continue on our industry. Oh, options and ideas. But anyway, that's filling in very nicely there. That's really good. We have pretty good funding on that. Nobody's cutting classes. Good. Well, my hope here is that now that we're starting to get serious about education, we'll start seeing that quotient go up. We'll start seeing more high tech. Why is it this big? This is a low... It's medium wealth, yes, but it's low density. This counts as a low density apartment? I guess. Oh well, okay. Well, what next? I mean, just keep going, I guess. You know, we're starting to become a manufacturing town, which is nice, so I guess I could expand upon that. Keep the commercial going, which... This is filled in, so this corridor is filled in. I could potentially start moving some of that, or put it over here and start putting this here. And if we are getting manufacturing, that's still clean industry. I could still put that here, even though I was hoping for high tech. We could move some jobs up here, just kind of fill that in, or move this out. But yeah, we're not seeing a demand for a lot of rich houses. We're starting to get some middle class coming in. And I mean, they're deciding on their own where they want to start putting the rich houses anyway. You got some really incongruous neighborhoods around here. But like if I could get a spike to build, okay, well now it's gone. If I could get a spike to build, I could just put it over here. Maybe that's not how that goes, though. Maybe see, this graph for land value just is not helpful at all. Like, this doesn't mean anything to me. High land value, I get that, thank you. Like, so what? You know, it doesn't... You'd think that that's how you would get the wealthy places, is that, you know, you might put that here on the hills or whatever, and it would be worth more than, like, here in the middle of town. But I guess I must be doing a decent enough job. I don't know. I feel like that's not working. It's not working how it's supposed to or intended to. Sick bus driver. Okay, fine. We gotta go here. We'll end the episode on this, I guess. This is not a school bus. I thought maybe this would be a school bus. Change lanes. This really doesn't seem to be going much faster. Apparently one-ways are like the fastest road you can get. I think 45 kilometers is what they simulate. I think it's actually faster than the avenues, is what I remember reading in the guide. Oh man, this one's all the way. This one is in a completely different area. Worst bus route ever. Bus driver went all over the place. Took half an hour to get to my destination. Oh, here we got it's a 3x3. Okay. I'm pretty sure some of these buildings, and maybe it's density. It's probably density. But they go up to like 4x4 in residentials. Some buildings go up to 6x6. I don't remember what those are, though. Get up to the one-way here. Seems to be the fastest route. Man, they really made this game challenging. I guess it, you know, screen resolutions of 2003 or whenever this game came out. That little red pixel would probably be a little bit bigger. You had the stoplight. Says the guy who just ran a red. This is definitely the downside of a large city. Downtown Commercial is looking nice, though. Got some decent buildings out there. Okay, well, too late now. Driving simulator rules, as soon as you hit the accident, you may as well keep going. The penalty is over. We got 10 minutes to do this, but we're recording, so I realize this is not the most interesting thing to watch in the episode. Oh, come on. Pedal down. Oh, and it's making me go all the way across? Fire station. Clinics. Let's remember to start putting down clinics and the like. We aren't getting complaints about it, but it would probably be good for the extended health of our citizens. Like the manual, it's either the manual or the guide, one of them, explicitly states that the whole purpose of healthcare is to extend the lives of your Sims because that is what determines their retirement age. The longer they live, the longer they work, the longer they make revenue for you. Which is pretty dystopian, but there's a lot about the simulation that seems to simplify a lot of things for the sake of making numbers work. Like, I don't know, I mean, compared to, like, SimCity 3000, where it seemed like you needed, you know, a new school for every 5 houses you put down or whatever, it seems like there's a little bit more realistic balance for this. Although I still feel like maybe the size of my city for what we're probably at like 27,000 now, yeah, the houses I don't think are accurate. And I still think like the whole desirability model, land value thing, is totally screwed up in this game. It doesn't make any damn sense. Like they're just building wherever they want, because everywhere is apparently desirable for them, so I don't know, I definitely feel like that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, you're kind of supposed to make areas desirable, and it just doesn't feel like we're doing that here. I'm just randomly putting stuff down, and I think that's good enough. It seems to be going with age is what it is. Like, they all start out this way, and then over time, if there's a demand for it, they just put in, regardless of whether there's like a park nearby or something. Oh my god, how much more? It's the end of the commercial development. Definitely, I don't know. I think about the traffic mod that everyone uses, and just how much more complicated it seems to make the game. But it does supposedly fix traffic so that it works more like it does in City Skylines. What are you doing? Get the hell out of the way. Which would definitely be better for traffic simulation, but, you know, if you just follow SimCity rules and, okay, yeah, convention center. Just put, you know, bus stops everywhere that they will simulate going to. I mean, that should, in theory, help. I mean, it clearly is not doing what it needs to be doing. Can I look at, like, public transport here? Commute times, I guess? Commute times are actually going up. Commute times are actually increasing with all the buses I put down. So clearly that's not doing what I need it to do. I mean, if we look... Let's check out some of these new ones here. 100 people are using them, but that's not a lot. 6 people. 6 people in this neighborhood, so like this one, probably because it's here in a commercial center. Like in the neighborhoods, they're not using them primarily, I believe, because of the road. If they're by a road that's going to give them good traffic anyway, they're not going to need to go here. You know, I mean, if we look here... What the hell? This person is driving all... Okay, they must work at the bus station then. Like, you really couldn't... You couldn't come down here and take a bus to get to work? This person probably is also working there. we're not seeing any use. Like here we are. And this one, if you look at directions, someone is taking the bus to get to this bus, to actually use it to get to here, get to university. Okay, well, I mean, at least that bus station's worth my while. Let's check this one out. 143 people, okay. Yeah, I don't know. But it's down, and that's how it is. So, I guess we just kind of keep working a little bit. I mean, this is starting to go up a lot, and now we're starting to get much better demand here for the middle tier. So maybe we can start putting that neighborhood in here. I do actually kind of want this one to be nicer. And so maybe we can tackle that, put in some nice parks and whatnot for that. That'd be really good. Anyway, we'll just continue on next time. See you then.